Okay. So the first thing that came to me was that we're living at the edge of creation. That was the first thing. And everything formed around that we're living at the edge of creation, right? And we are at the edge. And that can feel like a very dangerous place or a very thrilling place, right? The next thing that came to me is that we really need to play outside the box. And I've been talking about that a lot. Really play outside the box. And the third thing was to shift our perception. Now this is asking for a lot, but I'll put it in some framework talking about it. So, okay, the good about living in uncertain times, the good about living in uncertain times is that we can not live by our history anymore, but rather by self-determination. So to live by self-determination, not as we've known it to be. Everybody is talking about, oh, I can't wait for everything to get back together again. Well, it's not going to. 2011 happened, 2001 happened to us because we needed a huge shift. A shift in our own consciousness, in the way we live, and on the planet. And then everyone tried, and life was good. We were living on the edge of creation then. We could have been, but everyone put it back together. They tried to put it back together. So we had another hit. And now we're living in time, the war is still going on, and the economy is still lousy, and we still don't have health care. And now we're trying to put it back together again instead of creating a whole new thing. So until we really get that, things are going to slam us. It's definitely a wake-up call. We've been trying to wake up since 2001. So I think we're in delusion, saying, oh, I can't wait till it gets back together. There's no together. You have to use your own self-determination and really get out on the edge and not live it as you've lived it before and really create a new future. What's really exciting is that there was a lot of sadness and a lot of depression. I think it was last year into some of this year, and it's still going on. You know, why aren't things the same? Why aren't things the same? And the brilliant part about it is that little bits of excitement are coming in. You know, little bits of excitement. I think people are starting to see it's not going to be that way again. What can it be? What can it be? Right? Really, there's a pulse that we're just starting to get our hands on, just this little pulse. And I think the real key here and the real excitement is allowing the uncertainty to become our new comfort zone. So allowing uncertainty and not knowing where you're headed to become the new comfort zone. To say anything else about plastering it together would be a terrible lie. It's not true. But there's such strength in your own self-determination. There's such excitement in being able to create a new future from where you are now. And we need to do that for ourselves and for the world. Or the world won't be here. So I find that very exciting, right? I woke up to it. I said, hey, you know, 2001 came and we were all different for a little while, and then it went back. The bonuses were $1 zillion on Wall Street. You know, everyone blah, 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 and mortgaged up their head and, you know, just went crazy again. And now we've had another hit. And this hit can really, really change our lives in a very great way, a very great way. So it's not a message as I give sometimes where you can put it in your pocket. It's really very open-ended. It depends on your own self-determination and your own hearing the pulse. The pulse is there. I can feel it. The pulse of excitement, the pulse of possibility, the pulse of yes, we can move into the future and create it very differently, very openly. Very much in a way that helps everybody. Everybody. Got it? And to really have that new comfort zone, you know? The comfort zone of, we don't know, we live in uncertain times. Wow, a baby, you know? That's really uncertain times, right? No one gave you a manual with her, right? So, that's the message. And just I hope that the phrase stays with you to play out of the box, you know, shift your perception and live on the edge of creation. That's it. That's the holiday message. That's it.